And now Larry Boa steps in, 2 men on, nobody out still. 2 runs in. Bannister's pitch. Boa takes it the other way to right field. That's going to drop in front of Gamble. 1 run will score. Here comes the throw in. Phillies lead 3-2. And welcome in, everybody. JudgeMetalTV back with you. The 1982 World Series between the Yankees and the Phillies. This episode, it's Game 3. Steve Carlton taking on Rudy May. I would say the marquee pitching matchup of the series right here in Game 3. Phillies lead the series 2-0 after a 9-4 opener victory, and then 8-2 in Game 2 in yesterday's episode. Jack Clark's got 2 home runs in the series. Right now he's leading the offense for the Phillies. Both games, Phillies starters got smacked around a little bit in the first 2 innings. Both games, Christensen and then Dick Ruffin settled in, put up zeros. The bullpen has come in and done its job so far. That's how the Phillies are up 2-0 in this thing. We've got Carlton, we've got Rudy May, pair of left-handers going. Let's head down to the field for Game 3. Well, here we are. It's Game 3 of the series. As I said, we are in Yankee Stadium. Games 3 and 4 in New York. Actually, games 3, 4, and 5 in New York, I should say. 6 and 7 back in Philadelphia, if necessary. For the Yankees defensively, across the outfield, you've got Mumphrey in center field, Dave Winfield in left, Oscar Gamble in right field. That's the same as in Philadelphia. You got Porter behind the plate. Dan Meyer's going to start at third again. Bucky Dent, Glenn Hubbard, and Bob Watson are your infield. On the mound and pitching, Rudy May, 0-1, 13 2/3 innings, 8 hits, a 2.63 earned run average. He's got 9 strikeouts in those 13 2/3. And our old buddy, Manny Trio, started the season with the Phillies. He's now a New York Yankee, and he is the DH, interestingly enough. So he will be batting 7th tonight. For the Phillies leading off, you've got Lonnie Smith. He is DHing. That's going to give us some flexibility in left field to make some changes for defensive or for batting purposes, because against the left-hander today, we're going to have Dick Davis in left field. To go Lonnie Smith, Ryan Sandberg, Mike Schmidt, Jack Clark, Keith Moreland, Julio Franco at first. Dick Davis will start in left field. That way, if we have to make a switch for defensive purposes, we don't lose Lonnie Smith in that DH spot. Gary Maddox will be in center field. Larry Boa is your shortstop. And here we go. Let's get underway. Game 3. Yankees need this one. Phillies up 2-0 in the series. And here we go. Left-hander delivers, gets this game underway. Lonnie Smith lines out the center field. 1 down here in the first inning. Sandberg steps in, 19 for 44. It's a .432 average in the playoffs. Lifts that ball into right field. Gamble's there to make the catch, 2 away. And Mike Schmidt, 17 for 46. He's hitting .370 in the playoffs, 6 homers, 16 RBIs. Rudy May will deliver. Schmidt lifts that one over the second baseman into right field for a base hit. 2-out single for Mike Schmidt. Jack Clark, 18 for 46, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. That's .391 in the playoffs. He's got 2 home runs in 2 games in this series. Lifts that ball into right field. That will be caught. And he is retired, and so are the Phillies in the top of the first. Get a hit, but no runs. All right, we already laid out the Phillies defense earlier. Steve Carlton on the mound. 2-0. He's thrown 21 innings, 20 hits, 5 earned runs, 17 strikeouts, a 2.14 ERA. Pitched the clincher in the National League Championship Series. So here he is making his debut in Game 3 of this series. If necessary, he'll be available for Game 7. Phillies hoping that's not the case. Pitch, line drive, Boa right there. 1 away. Darrell Porter hitting second today. Misses inside, walks him. So a 1-out base runner, Dave Winfield. .364 in the playoffs. Pitch from Carlton, ground ball. Boa's got it. He'll go to second. There's one. No relay. Thought they might get the double play out of that. They do not. So 2 down. Oscar Gamble to the plate. Carlton from the stretch. Ball's hit hard into right field. Can't get it. Over the head of Jack Clark. Gamble will cruise into second with a double. Runner will hold up at third. No, he will score. 1-0 Yankees take the lead. The Yankees take an early lead once again. They've done it in every game this series so far. Ground ball pass Schmidt down into the corner. That'll be a second run. Be a stand-up double. Yankees lead 2-0. Glenn Hubbard. Carlton misses and he walks him. That's the second walk in the inning for Carlton. Our old buddy Manny Trio hit 290. 9 for 31 in the playoffs. Popped him up. Boa will charge. Makes the catch, end the inning. Once again, the Phillies trailing early. It's 2-0 after 1. Watson, Hubbard, and Trio. Watson singled. Watson got a hit his last time up. Drove in a run. Line drive. That's another hit for him. 2 hits for Watson. Glenn Hubbard with a runner on, nobody out. 0-1 pitch. Front of the mound. Moreland's got it. Fires down, not in time. So now Trio, no one out. 2 men on. Carlton's pitch. Trio hits a 1-hopper. Sandberg's got it to second. 1, no relay. It was hit pretty hard. Thought it might be 2. So runners on the corners. Meyer at the plate. 1 out. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball into right. Jack Clark's got it. Runner will tag. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. Yankees lead 3-0. 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Sandberg can't get it. It's a base hit. Jerry Mumphrey, 2 outs. 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That's a base hit. Charging in is Maddox. The runner will come around third. 4-0. Yankees have had early leads, but they haven't been able to really add to them. Tonight they are adding to it. All 4 bases loaded now. Carlton with his 3rd walk of the night. No strikeouts for lefty. Winfield at the plate. Pitch on the way, back up the middle. Boa can't get it. Another, it's going to knock in 2. Yankees up 6-0. Moreland, Franco, and Davis facing May here in the 5th. Moreland takes it the other way. That's over the first baseman into right field for a base hit. Leadoff single. Now Julio Franco. 2-2 pitch. He'll hit it to second base. They'll go to second 1. Back to first. Double play. Dick Davis. 3 for 6 in the playoffs with a home run. He's 0 for 1 today. Takes down the first base. Unassisted. Davis is out. So go the Phillies in the 5th. Yankees owning this one. Going to the bottom of the 5th. 6-0. Dan Meyer now 0 for 1 with an RBI. 2 men on, 1 out. It's going to be a base hit. That's another run. 7-0 Yankees. Schmidt now 1 for 2. He singled earlier in the ball game. Pitch. Hits that ball on the nose. That's going to go into the left center field gap. It's going to get to the wall. Sandberg's going to go to third. We'll see if they send him. Schmidt will hold at second. Jack Clark will step in with runners on second and third. Nobody out. Clark hits down the third baseline. They'll fire across the infield. Get him. Sandberg scores, so the Phillies are on the board at 7-1. And now Manny Trio 0 for 2. Fly ball into center. Maddox on the run. He's not going to get that one. It's gone. Manny Trio makes it 8-1. All right, 7, 8, and 9 due up. Davis, Maddox, and Boa facing Rudy May. Rudy May's still out there. 109 pitches. He's still going. 5 hits over 7 innings, just the 1 run. Pitch to Davis. Davis hits it on the ground. Bucky Dent's got it. Throw him out. 1 away here in the top of the 8th. And then that Gary Maddox, 0 for 2. Maddox hits that on the ground right at the first baseman. 2 up, 2 down. And now Larry Boa 0 for 2 today. May's pitch. Boa hits that one on the ground. Bucky Dent's got it. He'll have a long throw, but he's got him. 1, 2, 3. Phil's done in the 8th. He'll face Winfield with 2 men on, 1 out. Ground ball past Sandberg into right field. Throw heads home. 9-1 Yankees. Oscar Gamble. Fly ball into center. That is hit high and deep and well out of here. 12-1 in Game 3. Well, there you go. The Bombers were bombing tonight. 12 runs on 12 hits. Phillies just 3 runs on 7 hits. Got 2 on that late homer by Sandberg. Not much to say offensively for the Phillies. Like we said, Sandberg 2 for 4 with a 2-run homer. A pair of hits for Schmidt, but not really much going on offensively for the Phillies. 12 runs on 12 hits for the Yankees. You're looking at multi-hit games for Winfield, Gamble, Watson with a 3-hit game. Gamble drove in 4. Winfield drove in 3. Big story of this game right here. Look at Rudy May. 8 innings. Gave up just 2 runs. Came out for the 9th. They quickly got him out of there. Boggs finished things up. Steve Carlton. Boy, the Phillies came into this thing with a 2-0 lead. They have their ace coming out against a guy like Rudy May. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but boy, Carlton just did not have it tonight. 4 walks in 5 innings, 7 earned runs allowed. Got him out of there after 5 innings and 92 pitches. If this thing goes to 7, Carlton will be pitching that game. Player of the game was Oscar Gamble, as we said, 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs. That's his 4th home run of the playoffs. He's knocked in 20 runs in the playoffs. Now with the series 2-1, we're still in New York for Game 4, but it's going to be very young Pascual Perez taking on Ron Guidry, the Gator, for the Yankees in Game 4. That could be a tough matchup. We will see how that works out. All right, well, that will do it for this episode. Disappointing day for Phillies fans, but you knew the Yankees weren't going to just roll over in this thing. Phillies still lead the series 2-1. Huge Game 4 coming up in the next episode. So if you're enjoying this, hit like, hit subscribe, and feel free to comment, and we will see you for Game 4.